Are they real fights?
No, of course not. This is 3 different medicaments we have. One of the medicaments it's a cream. And when you, for example, the dog's mount is very powerful. And then when you, for the nearest shooting, we use this medicaments. This is not really medicament. This is in the dentist you can get it for the pets. And you make and mount this medicaments, and then this dog cannot bite. Can touch but not bite. And we find the biological blood, and very healthy. It's normal children's can be eat this blood. This is not blood, but how can I food color, some kind of that. And every time the dog was drunk. And for example, the second dog fight, when we see this is very far together. One of the dog is very drunk, run. The another dog, the white dog, SIVAS, has a nut in mouth, has a nut. It was close, you know. And when the another dog, I study physics. When the another dog is drunk, then the another is not drunk, then small touch make this action. And then I shoot 2 cameras. And then one time we use this. Only one shoot we can use. And then the last fight, the third one, we don't see the fight. Because every time the dogs has a band, his mount, then you cannot see the fight, real fight. But you remember the first fight every time. Because of that. And this dog is white dog. Only one times we have this dog. It says we have not Rottweiler or Collie. It is not. You cannot find a new one. It's very special. This is looks like human, and because of that, and then I love this dog. I don't. How can I tell? For example, first fight is 1 week we shoot. Very because the medicament when we use a lot, we cannot use again. It must be, for example, wait 3 days. Wait, you cannot use something. And yes, it's. I think when I see it sometimes, I think too. Wow, it was too much. But it was more much because I cut it. Normally it was 8 minutes, but now it looks like okay.
It looks so real. And then I thought that the last line saying that no animals were harmed.
Yes.
And then I thought it was a lie.
No, it's not lie because I like the animals.
Really? Okay. So another question? Chehobi.
I believe you approached the 3 dogfights scenes quite differently, especially for the last one. I think you partly answered questions because on your last dogfight scenes, you hardly see the dogs fighting. And then I remember you use a lot of handhelds, and then there's a circle around thing, you know. Is it intentional, or is there some sort of message you're trying to convey? Because the impression I got is that, you know, you try to pretty much focus on the people, the craziness of the people surrounding the dogs, rather than dogs, the cruelty with the dog by itself. So could you comment a little bit on that? Thank you.
For the last dog fight, I want to make documentation because the film is started very magic, very unreal life. Then we go to the reality, more than reality. Then I make extra the chaos, and then extra the documentary style more. And the last, it was a lot of all people was around this village, and all people make it. How can I tell it? It was not inspiration, but it was casual too. Some kind of the camera was not casual, but people's reaction is some people's reaction was casual. But camera, I spoke to Armin every time. Yeah, for example, we have 30 things, 30 shoot things. First, for the last show, dogfight. First, we need the face. Tack. 1 hour we shoot the dog, people face. 1 hour we shoot the another things. 1 hour we shoot the another thing. Then we match it. And the dog sound and the people sound, all dog sounds, I take my documentary film. It was not there. It was good job. And we make, for example, the real dramaturgy because I go to the maybe 500 real dogfight, and then I know what happened. For example, the night scene. It's some kind of the same in Turkey. When you go to the big dogfight, it looks like the fire something is not real, but the more thing is the real. Looks like real.
Other question?
Okay, everybody has one question, then we are finished.
Okay, what's the last line? At the end of the film, all the credits out. The last line in Turkish is not no translation.
Could you say it louder or closer to the mic?
The last line of at the end of the film.
End of the film.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Neşet Ertaş. This is the singer from the Anatolia, and he died last 2 years ago. And this song is from him, and then he's the real Anatolian Stepan child. Because of that, I present him this film.
Thank you for a very great film. I mostly have a question to focus on the boy, and I mean, of course, you explained already the process of casting him, but then how can you go a little more in depth on like the process of getting this boy to play Aslan? Because aside from the child that we see that he interact with other child, but then when he's by himself, he also has some very deep thinking face expression. Is it more like you coach him, or you just simply see it in him?
It's I shoot all film chronologically, and we have a character pyramid, and Aslan was he knows nothing about the film. He knows only he has a dog, only that. And then Aslan started very loser. Then, for example, when we started the film shooting, after 1 week, Doğan come to me and then say, hey, I am very loser in this film. I don't want to play. You told me you are the best actors, blah 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 blah. But everybody kick me. Everybody, it's not best actors. He told me, but we shoot everything in this film chronologically, very chronologically. And then Aslan's character is growing up, very growing up. Then, for example, we started at 8 o'clock, then until 5 o'clock. After 5 o'clock, we say, okay, Aslan, Doğan, you are not now is Aslan, you are now is Doğan. Don't forget everything. Then every day we train it character. And then, but now, last 2 weeks ago, I see the Doğan. He changed. You are right. He's more strong now. It's good for him. But he is very, very good actor. He knows what he make. And for me, it's not very, very difficult to work to him. It was difficult, but starting was very difficult. Then after 3 weeks later, it's not difficult.
You mentioned about growing up, and actually the film to me is also about it's more or less like the passage from childhood to adulthood. It's about a child, how his innocent eyes to look at the adult's world. So do you have this kind of intention or critique on this, or the loss of innocence or something like that?